This is where we previously left off. So I like the look of my island, and I think it's time to move on to adding our smaller islands. So the first thing we're gonna do is, well, there's two ways of doing this. First, you can just add another cylinder, hit Shift A, add a cylinder, and go ahead and model this. Alright, so I created our random island, but another way you could have done this was if you just hit Shift D. I'm going to go to top view, Shift D, and just move it over to the side. So you basically copied the main island, and all you'd have to do is scale it down a bit, go to Object, go to Transform, and hit Randomize. Where'd it go? Randomize Transform. And we could just change the rotation. So let's just do it by 20%, 20%, 20%. And we can also change the scale. I'll just put 1.5, 1.5, and 1.5. So now if you didn't like this island here, you can just hit random seed and it changes the island for you. I kind of like this one here. This one looks nice, so I'm gonna stick with this one and this one that I made. Actually, what I'm gonna do with this one here is let's get rid of the rotation on this here. So let's go to hit N, go to rotation, hit 0, 0, and there we go. So now we have 3 flat islands here. Go to G, let's move this one right here for right now, this one right here. And as you can see, if you hit 0 on your numpad, you'll go into camera view, and this is how we're going to set up our islands. But let's make one more island. So I'm gonna go out of that, and I'm actually going to hit Shift D to duplicate that island and do the same thing. Is go to Transform, Randomize Transform, and let's change these two to 0, and let's do that. Let's randomize. Yeah, I like this one. So we're gonna stick with these 3 small islands here. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and go to hit 1. We're gonna move our islands up here a bit, make them a bit, there you go. All right, like in this. So let's go ahead and add grass to the top of our island. So hit tab, go to face mode, and if you look right here, it looks like there's a face within a face. So let's go ahead and click edge mode, and we are going to select that edge, hit GZ, and voila, it's gone. All right, everything else seems to be fine. We're going to click this top face here. We're going to extrude scale, bring it out as much as you want, then extrude it upwards, and this is going to be our grass. Maybe scale it in just a little bit. And this top part here is going to be our grass. So let's go ahead and go into object mode, go to material properties. We're going to make a new property called island, and we're going to give that to that. It's going to be a brown, so we're going to do an orange, turn down the darkness, turn down the specular, turn up the roughness a little bit, and let's go into material or viewport, material preview mode, and voila, that is what our island currently looks like. Then we are going to go to edit mode. We're going to hit plus here. We're going to create a new material. It's going to be called grass. It is going to be sort of a yellowish green. Darken it up and hit assign. And there we are. There is our island. I think I'm going to change that brown up a little bit, make it a little darker. There we go. I think I like that. Turn the specular down a little bit more. There we are. All right, and let's go ahead and do that for the other two islands. All right, so now that we got all of our shades down, in the next video we're going to be adding little rocks, making it like floating little rocks here. And we'll also add a particle system to actually add grass and not just this here. All right, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.